I'm sure you're all wondering who I am. Well, how about the 411? I'm pure gold, ladies and gentlemen. I am Booster Gold, the greatest hero you've never heard of. Until now!
Hey guys, it is Tristan with Nerdud's Newsstand, and are you ready for the greatest superhero you've never heard of? I am so glad to see this on shelves. This is so good. But before we get to Blue and Gold number 1, I want to give you my announcement because let's be real, that's probably why a few of you clicked on this. I am going to be doing the interview of a lifetime. And I'm really excited that someone had the guts to kind of come on here and just discuss comics with me in this light. Because I've been ghosted by a few people. I've been told blatantly no. But as a few of you may know, because I did bury it in a video last week, I will be doing an interview August 4th with Dan Jurgens. Now, I won't be doing it live, so it won't be up until August 5th. I will spend all day editing it so I can get it up the next day. I am so excited. This is going to be the absolute opportunity of a lifetime for me, with cons being gone and the inability for me to interact with people like this. This is amazing. I have never been this excited for an interview ever. And that's no offense to the people I've interviewed before. But this is a person that I grew up with. This is a writer that I looked up to. And this is somebody that created one of my favorite characters, Booster Gold. Just kidding. Booster Gold's totally not my favorite character, but he did create him in 1986, and I love him for it because of the kind of back and forth that he has with Blue Beetle. Now, Blue Beetle, Ted Kord Blue Beetle, let's be specific here, I do love. And there's a lot of reasons why I go to one over the other. Now, as far as these two together, and we will get to the comic, I promise, but I have to nerd out for a minute. As far as these two together, they definitely just get each other. They support each other when they need to. They're fun when they need to be fun. They're supportive when they need that support. They also, as far as Ted, he kind of genuinely sees the good in Booster when sometimes other people don't, right? And Booster's always there to support Ted when he needs it, whether it's about his weight gain or anything else. And that's kind of where I looked at Blue Beetle, who came from Charleston Comics, if I remember correctly, and was brought into DC on Crisis on Infinite Earths. Now, when I was growing up, I was reading these comic books, and I've been very clear on this channel plenty of times that I have body dysmorphic disorder. I have, since I can remember, woke up in the middle of the night to count my ribs. I can remember looking at the mirror and knowing that there wasn't an ounce of fat on me, but still pulling and seeing, right? So, it's something I've always dealt with. But, to me, seeing that Blue Beetle was going through it also, that he was worried about weight gain, that he had to go above and beyond to be as fit as he could be. That, to me, was amazing. That, to me, was something that I absolutely loved, because not only was it, something I could go along with and go back to those comics and read, but it was a male. It was a male, and I was like, why do men care? Don't they just naturally become fit? Yeah, I was like 10. Give me a break here. Okay, maybe 12 or 13, but even so. And I loved that idea of learning that everybody goes through stuff like that. So I really, really love these characters. And then when, he was killed, when Maxima Lord killed him, that was terrible. So as far as Booster Gold goes, kind of my most fond memories of him are from 52. And then I absolutely loved seeing him in Smallville. Do you remember how cringy that was? But it was still so fun, right? So I absolutely love these characters. Now, we're going to talk about Blue and Gold #1. This is done by Dan Jurgens, and the art and colors are done by Ryan Sook. And it takes a stab at the social media age and influencer age. I originally, when I reported that this was coming, was kind of like, it takes finesse. It takes finesse to do social media, to do influencers, right, in a comic book. And a lot of the times, it's not done correctly. Not this time. This time it was done really, really well, because we still see these action scenes, these amazing action scenes. But we also see the dialogue of the live stream going along with it. We see this fighting, but we still see typical comments you'd probably see in my live streams on Sunday. Totally not plugging myself. Be there on Sunday. That you'd see in those kind of live streams. So I really did enjoy this book. Now, we get to see Ted Kord after Suicide Squad. And they do mention that, Bad Blood. If you read it, it was by Tom Taylor. It was fantastic. They do mention that. So this is in continuity. Now, it's a mini. I believe it's 6 issues. I'll check before I edit. But this is in the regular universe. So we see the Justice League and we see them all captured, right? And they have to come together and they have to work together. And you get that typical Blue and Gold, that Booster and Blue Beetle banter that we haven't seen in such a long time. And I know a lot of people ship these characters, and I'm not all about that. I think you should be able to have 2 male friends that are just a bromance, right? Just really good friends, really supportive, really get each other, really understand. And that's all we see in this book. We see everything go kind of in the correct direction. But my favorite part of this book is, and I'm not going to ruin the very end, but I do want to talk about the part where they do save the day, right? They free the Justice League. Everybody's saved. Everybody's great. And we see Black Adam take off with Booster Gold. Now, that is because the League wants to talk specifically to Blue Beetle. And in doing so, they ask him to join the League because of his tech skills. And that's fair enough. He did a great job during this whole thing. They want some help, but they don't want Booster. No Booster. And we actually get a lot of banter as to why they don't want Booster, specifically saying, he's annoying. This invitation is just for you. He's obnoxious. No way. He's irritating. He lacks substance. And nothing from Batman. And I think that's the ticket. If you go and look back at older stuff like Booster Volume 2, right? Batman believes in Booster. Batman always has. Even if it's, we're looking back at older books. Batman believes in Booster Gold. And I think by the end of this, Batman will be the ticket to show everybody in the Justice League that Booster is worth having aboard, whether it's going to be some sort of side team or not, or they just stick together, which is perfectly fine with me too. But I think Batman's the ticket. I really do. And, fair enough. Batman is the best member of the Justice League. Fight me. I will win. But I won't ruin the rest. But he does say no because he wants to be there for his friend. And I love that about this duo. So I absolutely 100% recommend Blue and Gold. It is fantastic. I really enjoyed having these 2 back. And I really I think 52 for me really brought me liking Booster Gold back around, because we get to see a lot of his humanity within that, even if he's just trying to get sponsors at the beginning and do this and do that. Skeets in his interaction are fantastic. So absolutely check this out. I hope they bring a little bit more of Skeets in, bringing him in with his buddy, kind of interacting. I always loved him in 52. He was such a great character, even though, obviously, spoilers for a long time ago, Skeets was a bad guy, but still a great character. So let me know, of course, what you guys thought about Blue and Gold #1. If you enjoyed it, if you enjoy these two characters at all. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
I'm not just a